A new cost system mode is being introduced into Dragon Ball Sparking Zero to help balance matches, Jun Furutani says. But let me explain why this isn't as bad as it sounds. Hello everyone, it's me again, Steve Dojo here, back to more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and this time we're actually getting some news from Jun Furutani, again the game's producer, about the cost system mode. I will read out the news in full, and this comes from Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the official Dragon Ball Sparking Zero fan page, and it says, in a recent interview for Games Radar, Sparking Zero producer Jun Furutani says the game has a cost system in order to balance team battles, just like the create your own anime team with, $30. You know those memes where like you can just buy only Goku and you'll probably be alright? So you can't simply just have any 5 characters you want. Is this the right decision? There is some outrage in the comment section of people going, whatever. Some people have acknowledged, they had this in past games, it's fine too. And, people saying that it's basically a way to prevent you just steamrolling and being really overpowered. But this actually only affects the game's ranked battle mode. This does not affect any other game mode in the game. It is just the ranked online mode, and I will explain it in full and how Tenkaichi 3 also had this system. So the post reads, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is delightfully unbalanced and definitely not an esports game, so the devs had to find a unique approach to ranked online. Again, I don't think any game should cater towards being an esports game. It's like the #1 reason why like Halo isn't like fun anymore, and luckily Dragon Ball isn't going down that route. Dragon Ball, thank you for saving my childhood and still being fun into my adulthood. No other game other than like Monster Hunter has like done that for me. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero's producer admits there are many questions about the balance of Spike Chunsoft's upcoming Budokai Tenkaichi revival when it comes to online ranked mode, but the developers have utilized a unique system to try and make things as fair as possible. Speaking to Games Radar Plus in an interview during Summer Games Fest 2024, we asked producer Jun Furutani about the online modes that a fighting game enthusiasts can look forward to which he tells us that we'll be able to play our friends online and enjoy both casual and ranked matches. When speaking about the ranked matches specifically, however, he states that Sparking Zero is definitely not an esports game like Fighters, but we still want to bring balance to the fights. To do so, devs have to implement what the producer described as a system of cost. As you know, this is a team versus game because you can choose up to 5 characters in your team. So the way we found to bring balance to the game is to go in with a system of cost. Furutani explains, basically in one team you'll have a determined cost, let's say 30 for example, and each of those characters would have their own cost. You need to build a team that will not have more than 30 cost, otherwise you cannot play. This is a super simple system, and again, I will show gameplay of it from Tenkaichi, because in Tenkaichi, it's probably best explained in Tenkaichi as well actually. Okay, now remember, for Sparking Zero, this only applies to the ranked modes, but in Tenkaichi 3, there is single battle, team battle, and DP battle. Sparking Zero's, ranked mode is going to focus on DP battles, and they said that you have a cost of 30 this time around in Sparking Zero, when Tenkaichi 3 you only had a cost of 20 max. Now I'll do 20 max for the sake of it, because that's the closest to 30, but the way this point system works is that depending on the character's tier or strength, you get different points to them. A good example is, if, let's say we enter a ranked match, right, you and me, and I pick, Goku, I pick Vegeta, and then I pick another Goku, because why not, right? And then now I only have one more slot to pick another character, so that's going to be Chaozu, because those are all the points that I can add up to get to a cost score of 20. And let's say you're on the other side, and you're like, well, I want to win, so I'm going to pick like really, really good characters. You could go straight to the strongest character in the game, which is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but that means you only have 10 left, so you potentially have less characters to pick, or the characters you pick have to be much weaker characters to make up for it, because let's say you pick Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and you want something else strong. Let's see if we have... Yeah, you want something else strong. You get Super Gogeta, right? Now you only have 2 characters versus my 4 characters. And I'm not saying my 4 characters are crazy by any means, but if I have the ability to make up for it... What's Goku's unique saying, right? Even with hard work, someone of a low level can surpass someone of a higher level. There's a good chance I could still beat you with just much weaker characters because I have more of them at my disposal. And I'm potentially probably better with them too, right? Again, that's not to say someone picking strong characters could be terrible. They could be amazing, right? I think one slot just lets you put Hercule. Yeah, so if you have 1 point, you can put Hercule in. So I can imagine Hercule being clutched on a lot of teams where you only have 1 point left because he has false courage, as well as a bunch of other silly gimmicks that can keep him alive long enough. Don't forget you can let teammates heal if you put them on standby in Tenkaichi and Sparking Zero. So yeah, that's the point system. That's how ranked is pretty much going to look for Sparking Zero. Again, this doesn't affect any other game modes, just ranked. So if I were you, when Sparking Zero comes out, or again, play Tenkaichi free, and then figure out which characters are going to be your favorite, so that way when it's time to, go into ranked, you know exactly how to play them as well as you can, and you can just kick some serious tails. So yeah, if you have any favorite Z characters, I would say just get Tenkaichi free and learn them in this game before they show up in Sparking Zero. And if you don't, and your favorite character's from like Super, then just wait for Sparking Zero so you can master your favorite character, because again, you have limited slots, right? So yeah. They go on further to state that's the way we balance the game, meaning that in one team you cannot choose just 3 or 5 of the most powerful characters. You will need to find a good balance on your own team, like I just showed. The most powerful characters have a high cost and the weakest characters will have a low cost. Very fair, and why, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was a 10 cost in Tenkaichi 3, but there are characters who are stronger than him now. I'm imagining Blue Gogeta would also be a 10 cost, Blue Vegito, Ultra Instinct Goku, Full Power Jiren, etc, etc. Cell Max Beast Gohan, there's going to be so many characters who are just going to be 10 cost. Basically, it sounds a whole lot like those shareable social media pictures that make you choose your ideal selection of dream video game remakes or sequels, giving you an imaginary $20 to spend on titles, ranging between $5 to $1 depending on how popular they are. This time, for instead of blowing your budget on Super Mario Galaxy 3 and Final Fantasy 8 Remake, you'll be instead spending on Sparking Zero's top tier fighters, whoever they end up being. It's almost been 17 years since DBZ Budokai Tenkaichi 3 graced our screen, so there's a lot of hype behind Sparking Zero test release on the Xbox Series X, PS5, and PC on October 10th. It's actually 11th, but maybe it's because of the time zone this post was made, so who knows. Complete with an absolutely enormous roster of fighters players. If you want to know more about what to expect, check out a hands-on preview and some additional insight from Furutani. Yeah, so Sparking Zero's system, the DP system, the Destructive Points system, I'm pretty sure Destructive Points is what DP stands for. But this is the cost system, so don't let anyone tell you, you'll never be able to make a team with like Gogeta and Beast Gohan and Ultra Instinct Goku and all the other top tiers. You can, just not in ranked, obviously, because they don't want to balance the game in some weird esports way where you have to keep like nerfing and buffing things constantly. They probably still will have to, but they don't want to have to like do that for games like, a good example is Xenoverse. I'm not saying Xenoverse is like a serious fighting game or anything, but like they do so many updates for that game and it's still broken, so... Either way, I think this is probably a solid place to end the video. I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you enjoyed the video, then obviously again, please leave a like in the video. Don't forget to subscribe to greatly support the channel. Leave a comment down below as to what you'd like to see next. Do keep in mind, Sparking Zero, if you pre-order it, you actually will get the game. You will get 3 days early access to the game. So I would say pre-order the game now, instead of it coming out October 11th. It could potentially come out October 8th, maybe 7th, depending on your time zone. So yeah, keep all of those things in mind. But I think this is a pretty solid place to end the video, and I do hope you guys enjoyed. And if you enjoyed, then obviously again, please leave a like on the video, and don't forget to subscribe to greatly support the channel. Okay, for real though, that'll be it. Love you all. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Take care and peace.